Good morning. It is Bear Essentials. I am Bear BYERS, and today we're going to go over what's happening in Division 2. So, on today, we have the week of Christmas, so a lot of you had a 4-day break or maybe even more. Catch up with those people that have been stuck behind forever playing games, and hopefully you've gained a lot of levels. So let's check out the allotted loot. So let's check out the DZ. And the DZ West is True Patriot. Down south is Ongoing Directive. And in the east is Assault Rifles. Heading out to the west end, Skill Attachments. Federal Emergency Bunker Marksmanship Rifles. Alps Summit and Foggy Bottom, Potomac Event Center submachine guns. Roosevelt Island, which looks like today might be our daily, is Douglas and Harding. Lincoln Memorial, light machine guns. West Potomac Park is Negotiator's Dilemma. Tidal Basin is China Light Industries. Gilligard is Constitutional Hall. DCD has Badger Tough. Downtown West, Richter and Kaiser. Bank Headquarters, Backpacks. White House, Seska Veropa. Downtown East, Araldi Holdings. Grand Washington Hotel, Murakami Industries. District Union Arena, Harris Walker Walker Harris & Co. I do twist that up a lot. I apologize. Federal Triangle, knee pads. Jefferson Trade Center, Sokolov. Viewpoint Museum, Golan Gear. East Mall is Foundry Bulwark. American History Museum is Hunter's Fury. Capitol Building is Rifles. It is also the Stronghold for the week, and it is also the Legendary. Space Administration is Fenner's Group today. Where down in Southwest is Backpacks. Body Armor. Sorry. Body Armor in Southwest. Grupo Sombra in Jefferson Plaza. Wyvern Gear out in Judicial Square. Bellstone Armory at the Zoo. At the amusement park, Aces and Eights. Coney Island Ballpark, Hardwired. Camp White Oak is Gloves. Pentagon is Petrov's Defense. And at DARPA is Rigger. Heading off to New York. We have Providence Defense and Civic Center. Strikers Battle Gear in the Tombs. Empress International at Two Bridges. 511 at Stranded Tanker. Hannah U at Financial District. Holsters at Wall Street. Mask at Liberty Island. Gear System Mods at Battery Park. And Overlord Armaments at Pathway Park. So that is the allotted loot for today, 27 December, Sunday. And the seasonal pass is Roosevelt Island. The daily is District Union. The weekly is, of course, Pathway Park, Wall Street, Liberty Island. So today, if you did Wall Street the other day, if you did Pathway Park yesterday, and Liberty Island today, it would already done the weekly. So if you do the seasonal pass every day, it kind of usually kind of gets you very close, if not completes your weekly project. All you're going to have to do is the activities around Federal District and Battery Park. Legendary, like I said, was Capitol Building this week. And, of course, the Summit. Make sure you get your 30 levels in to get your exotic and that 366,000 extra bonus points. Your daily Dark Zone project is extraction from the east, landmarks in the east, neutralize 5 agents, and a drop zone. So east is where it is today. And of course, an extraction from each dark zone and 10 agents overall gets you your weekly bonus. Again, that gives you some shade calibration and a little bit of dark zone credits. Of course, your weekly gives you just a measly 10,000 experience on the regular. I do wish for all you DZ players that they would get some more experience for doing that. It is really bad that you can play an hour's worth of conflict and get a few thousand points compared to people that can run the Dark Zone control points and get millions in the same time frame. So it really is unfair. Remember, your Viper League ends in just 1 day and 21 hours from now. So this is just a speed run. Depending on how much you got the first week, your goal is to get 60 overall. Anything over that is just for bragging rights. And of course, you get this nice patch, the Bud Dangly, the exotic, the optimization cache. Those are all good prizes to get. And then, of course, this week and this week only is this Golden Bullet Global event. This was the best global event to come down the pike. Now, I've played them all, and I've completed them all. I've got all the butt danglies on the ones that have repeated themselves. I've got the double exotics each time, and usually I try to get somebody in my group when I get those so I can give those exotics away. So break this down. I made a video yesterday on how to do this, and today we're going to go and show the directives. Remember, you only have today and tomorrow to get this completed. And these stars here that you build up, you can go to the White House or Haven. So when you're here in the White House at the very beginning, you go out the front door, through the gate here, and right up here to the right is season vendor, and you can go in here, and we're going to buy an optimization cache. We'll buy one of those with the stars that we have. And again, you want to use up all your stars before the event ends. So if you play today and you don't think you're going to get to play tomorrow, go ahead and use up your stars, at least most of them, to get the big caches. I recommend if you don't have all the exotics, of course the exotic is a good buy, but the optimization caches, maybe the named item caches or the end of watch cache if you want the Empress International, which is an excellent set, or the Rigger set. And you're also getting unmarked SHD supplies, so you're getting some stuff for optimization, but not as much as you do for the optimization cache. And of course, the name gear, you can get things like um, um, perfect unbreakable, your named weapons like White Death and the apartment, even stuff that is DZ exclusive, you can get if it's named. You can get it from the named cache, but you got to remember all those named items are in the same loot. So if there's 150 named items, you have a 1 in 150 chance to get the exact one you're looking for. But it is a way to maybe get those items. Now, I haven't experimented around if any of you guys really know if you have the difficulty and all the directives on and you open this, if that helps the stats on it. If you know that for sure, please let me know. But it can't hurt. I would recommend, throw all the directives on, throw all the stuff on, grab your caches, and then open them up. See if that improves your loot. Again, it might just be a waste of your time, but anything that helps, anything that might improve your loot status is definitely worth a chance. So let's go to the next event. This event is a 3-week event, and this is the OUTGUARD apparel event. And we went over this yesterday, but we'll go. There it is. That's the one we want. There's Haka. Yay! So we have both emotes. One is Bollywood, and this one is Haka. If you've ever seen the soldiers of the South Pacific, I think I don't know which Polynesian islands for sure. I think it's Tonga, maybe Guam, not Guam, but maybe Fiji. The warriors there have tattoos, and when they have a celebration or they honor somebody, they do this warriors dance, and it's pretty awesome to see. It dates back to intimidating the enemy, and it is something when you see a group like this doing it and flexing, and I guess on the battlefield back in the day would definitely be kind of scary. Today, in today's technology with all the special weapons and stuff like that, it would be almost like an Indiana Jones thing. Oh, really? You're going to do all that thing with your sword? I'm just going to pull out my gun and shoot you. I'm just going to bring my A-10 and blow up your tanks. I'm just going to, send a smart bomb in and kill your formation of your dancing soldiers. So, yeah, probably not as intimidating today in modern warfare as it was before. So that is going on for the next 2 weeks. Again, you get one of these every 3 to 4 levels. And so I think it's 3 levels, every 3 levels. Let me know in the comments exactly how that's happening. I will double check myself, but I think it's every 3 levels. And that would mean you would need 72 levels gained in 3 weeks to max this out. And the good thing about it is there's 4 different sets, 2 different emotes that's in there. And then if you get them all, you get this helmet right here with a full face mask and and the optics and stuff like that on it. So a very neat helmet slash mask to get to amass all 24 items in your OUTGUARD apparel event. Coming up Tuesday, we're going to be going to hunting for kestrel. Talking about that, we have the manhunt still active, and remember, you can do viper over and over again, but I do recommend when you do it at least the last time, make sure that's on challenging. If you've never done your stuff on challenging, some people do it on heroic every week or every month, quarter. And the reason is it's an Xbox achievement. I don't know about PlayStation or PC, but it is an achievement here in Xbox to do all the manhunt on challenging or higher. And this quarter is going to be really important because that Achilles pulse, at least in the PTS, was giving people the opportunity to hit over 100 million on a headshot eventually, using the pulse and a few other items. So very popular. So that's what's going on in Division 2 today. Of course, we have the normal stuff to do. You have your accommodations to work on if you got that. Remember, one thing I always forget is your Ubisoft achievements in here. All you have to do is sign up for your Ubisoft, and then you have these projects to kind of do each week to get Ubisoft points. Go into your Ubisoft account, and maybe you get free stuff. You got leaderboards if you want to be top of the leaderboards. For example, I'm 347th best in Xbox on headshot kills. Some of these guys are way up on the ladder. And talking about that, this week we'll be announcing the Player of the Year on Xbox. We did ask for nominations for many platforms, but we only got one nominated for PC. We only had three nominated for the Xbox or the PlayStation, but we had about 25 to 30 people nominated for PlayStation or Xbox. So we will do a Xbox Player of the Year, and I will mention the two or three people that were nominated on the other venues as well. So if you're one of those people that we reach out to, try to give you some recognition. Now our goal in that is to give some recognition to players that maybe they're not content creators, and often they're not, and give them some recognition that maybe Massive would reach out to those kind of players when it comes to PTSs, when it comes to secret testing and stuff like that, or consideration of how they think the game should go. And maybe Massive can reach out and recognize those people. I do have the list of who won, and it is an overall equation of what they do for the community, what their achievements have done, and it is objective. I do know that there's some accusations that some people have actually boosted themselves. There is a guy, I hate to say, on Xbox that brags that he has multiple, like 8 different accounts, and goes in the dark zone and shoots himself to rack up like high scores and stuff like that. So, or maybe somehow boost himself in the conflict scores. Then, of course, we have would-be hackers and stuff like that that somehow go around the game that Massive has yet to put a finger on. So I went into asking for nominations, people that actually play with other people, and say, hey, I play with this guy and he is really awesome. You know, he's led me through all the raids. He does raids every day. You know, he's got 4 different characters and they're all got conflict score of 100 or more. A few of them that are on the countdown are content creators, so they make content, and not only do they do well themselves, they also help other people to tell them how they do well. So that's what's coming up this week. More than normal, we got some build videos coming out today. So if you're on Xbox and you want on one of the videos, you want to be featured, you want to collaborate, just reach out to BYERS65 on Xbox. And gladly love to do something together. Promote a channel, a bigger channel, a smaller channel. It doesn't matter to me. You make content, you play the game. I would love to give you some kind of recognition one way or the other. Just one small, newer content creator. But we can all help each other, right? So this is Bear Essentials. I am Bear BYERS. I hope you have a blessed day, and I will see you in the grind.